Hello everyone, hello and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're back with Love Island the Game Volume 2 Part 2. This is technically episode 5, I believe, in the Winning Hearts series. If you haven't already subscribed, please do click that button. I would appreciate it so much, and I hope you enjoy this part, which is called Episode 5 On the Rocks. Cracks in the couples are beginning to show. Kira and Hayden have just returned from their watery dates. I once had a watery date. Things got very wet indeed. The girl I was seeing even shouted out, "I'm soaking down there!" Turned out I had knocked a glass of water into her lap. She wasn't happy, just like Sophia isn't happy right now. Let's get back to the action and see what's got her all fired up. You and Hayden are shocked at Sophia's confrontational statement. What's going on, Sophia? Don't act like you don't know. We were on a date. How does any of this involve Kira? Seriously, Sophia, there's no need for this. You said enough, Jessie. I don't need this right now. Sophia storms off. Fine. Jessie storms off in the opposite direction. Well, that was kind of awkward. Drama, drama, drama. We should probably go and see if Jessie's okay. Yeah, okay. Catch you in a bit, Kira. The boys head off to find Jessie as you and the remaining girls look at each other in a stunned silence. Sophia is such a drama queen. Sophia seems to enjoy making a scene, doesn't she? Maybe she didn't like me stealing the limelight today. She can be a lot for sure. She's just emotional is all. You look over and see that Sophia is sitting alone at the swing seat. She is definitely not happy. Sounds like she might be legit upset over this. Let's go and see how she's doing. Is anyone going to tell me what this is all about? Come with us and you'll find out. You and the girls head over to join Sophia. You okay, Sophia? Not really, no. She shakes her head in frustration. Jessie needs to be honest with himself. It's so childish to flip-flop like that. The boy needs to get his head together. Sophia looks at you with annoyance in her eyes. You've changed everything, Kira. Well, she is a bombshell. Yep, it's kind of her job to shake things up. Let's not put this on Kira. If we're being honest, this was the boy's fault. Fair enough. Sophia looks at you again and frowns. Something big obviously happened while I was away. It did, and it's probably best that we tell you about it. It's only fair. Yeah, you're one of us and you deserve to know. And your name was mentioned quite a few times. Jessie definitely caused a scene. So, Kira, do you want to hear what went down? I have to pay for the gossip? Oh, but I want to know. Of course I do. Give me the deets. Okay, here we go. So basically it all started when us girls hit the lounges for a chill sesh. We figured while you're having fun on a date, we may as well try to relax. I needed to keep my mind on something else. So we were relaxing in the sun, trying to take it easy, when we noticed the boys heading over to the beanbags. They were clearly trying to chat without us hearing. They were whispering and looking all shady. We immediately stopped our chat and tried to hear what they were saying. The boys were hooked on whatever Jessie was telling them. Then my ears really pricked up because he said my name. What was he saying? He was talking about his relationship with me. I prepared myself to hear some compliments, honestly. But instead of showering me with praise, he brought you into the convo. Me? He started by saying all these nice things about you. That you were a great listener, that you were special, blah, blah, blah. Then he spoke about how you gave him advice about Sophia. He was blabbing about how you told him I wasn't right for him. I don't appreciate you poking around in my business like that, Kira. I don't know what you mean. I think Jessie needs to work his stuff out. If Jessie's a little mixed up, that's on him. I was just chatting to him about it. Fine, I just wish you would have come to me sooner. Anyway, carrying on. And this is the part that involves all the boys. They huddled up proper close. We had to be extra silent. And then Jessie said it. Said what? Frankie looks a little awkwardly at Sophia. He said he's seen a different side to Sophia since you entered the villa. Can you believe that? Making out like I'm two-faced or something. And saying that to the other boys? That's proper stirring if you ask me. How did you manage to stay quiet? We didn't. I was off my feet in a heartbeat. I marched straight over to them. And obviously the rest of us couldn't just sit back and watch. So we backed Sophia and went over there with her. And as soon as the boys saw us, they suddenly looked sheepish. So I'm like, what did you just say about me, Jessie? And he goes all quiet and awkward. He tried to act like nothing had been said. So I was like, what about my different sides? And then he realized I must have heard what he said. And he tried to make out that he didn't mean anything by it. This was such a backtrack from him. He should have owned what he said. Then I kind of made things worse. How did you do that? I said, if anyone has changed, it's Jessie. And he kind of took that personally. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to say. I guess you had to be there. Trust me, it made things tense. Sophia looks at you again. If I'm being honest, I did tell Jesse that I was annoyed with you. I told him it can't be a coincidence that everything was fine before you arrived. He said that me and him had only known each other for a few hours and that I was overreacting. He said that we weren't married off and being possessive is a red flag. This is where our story kind of goes in your favor, Kira. What do you mean? I asked him what was so special about you. And what did Jesse say? Just not Jesse? All the boys had something to say about you. Of course they did. I'm the star. I wouldn't have had it any other way. I should be the talk of the villa at all times. I just hope this villa is big enough for more than one queen. You should probably know that Ethan said he wanted to be on the date with you. And Milo said the same. Can't say I'm too pleased with that. Me neither. Can't really blame them though. She smiles at you. This is the point of the story where you and Hayden strolled back in here. I guess I kind of just had to get it off my chest, or at least I planned to. That's why I came at you so hard. You were in the wrong. And you were completely out of line. Summer's just started and you're trying to make an enemy out of me? Not a good idea. I was out of line. I can see that, and I'm sorry. Suddenly, a text pings. Sophia just apologized? I've got a text. What's it say, bro? Oi, boys, wait for us. You and the other girls rush over to the beanbags. The girls gather around the boys. Okay, read it out, Hayden. Islanders, don't get too comfortable. It's time for your couples to be shaken up. Hashtag Splitsville, hashtag Twisty Summer. Shaken up? What could that mean? Sounds interesting, whatever it is. What if it's a recoupling? It's gonna be a recoupling. What do you mean, what if it's a recoupling? You'd like that, wouldn't you, Jesse? Let's just drop this, Sophia. Looks like something more important is happening now. Don't think we need to be having beef at a time like this. Whatever. Sophia's right though, it could be a recoupling. Yeah, that would shake things up for sure. Hayden gives you a flirty little subtle smile. If it is a recoupling, who will get to choose? The boys or the girls? What do you think it means, Kira? I think that it's a recoupling for sure. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, this is definitely a recoupling. What else could it be? Maybe you're right. The villa is always full of twists and turns. This could be the start of the twists. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. Just for the record, if it is a recoupling, us girls deserve the choice. But the girls got to choose at the first recoupling. Exactly, it should be our turn now. Maybe we need to redo our first choice. Elizabeth bites her lip as she looks at you. Right, if a recoupling is on the way, we need to work out what we want. Yep, and you know what that means. Don't say a girls chat. Don't say a girls chat. What? Drafting time! Okay, I guess we should go and sharpen up. If we don't get the choice, we can at least make it a tough one for the girls. Great idea, guys. Let's go. The boys excitedly head into the villa to get graft ready. Hayden gives you a cheeky smile as he leaves. I, for one, am getting my graft on too. A recoupling can mean a dumping after all. Maybe it's all about Kira stealing one of our men. Time to claim our seats at the table, girls. There's no way my summer is ending yet. And Kira winning the hearts of these boys might not be as easy as you think. Sophia struts away to hit the dressing room. Well, best not to let her outshine us. Let's go, girls. You all rush into the villa. As the girls begin doing their hair and makeup, Sophia checks herself out in the mirror. I know I look good, but exactly how good? You look stunning, Sophia. If only you could have asked your reflection out on a date. Yeah, whatever, Frankie. Don't act gel. I know you wish you could have looked as good as me. I do look as good as you, and I know it. Girls, maybe save the competition for the grafting sesh, yeah? Am I the only one feeling a little bit nervous about all this? About what? About things changing up somehow. I know what you mean, but change can be a good thing. Yeah, positive vibes only in this dressing room. You guys are right. I just need to shake off the doubt and let my flirt shout. That's the spirit. Check this look out. Yes, Lisbeth! Is this the first time we've seen their, like, grafting outfits? I think it's, like, their daytime outfit. I make this look good. I made this look really good. I think Sophia's colour is red. So what are you gonna wear, Kira? Oh, yeah, we have to choose our outfit. Do we have the ability to... Oh, do you know what? I think again, I'm just going to stick in what we've got. Now, that's a fit to help you survive a recoupling. You look amazing, Kira. Yep, hot. I'll admit, it looks like I have some actual competition. The girls all check their fits in the mirror. You know, this suddenly feels quite important. Everyone looks at each other in silence for a moment. What do you mean, Naya? Like, I know we've only been here a couple of days, but it all feels really special, you know? It's dawned on me that if we don't go after what we want, we could be going home alone. And I really don't want to do that. So I'm going to go all out flirty with Milo as soon as I see him. Sounds like a plan. Time to show Hayden what I've got to offer. I agree, but I'm not going to tell you who my focus is on. Also, can I just say that outfit that Elizabeth is wearing is so nice. Elizabeth sends a cheeky smile your way. Sophia puts her hands on her hips and looks at you. Just because we've been distracted from the beef doesn't mean it's finished. Sophia struts out to find the boys. Wow, she means business. Frankie turns to you. What's your grafting plan, Kira? I'm going to say I'm not telling, because I don't want to secure a boy. I think I'll keep that to myself. You'll all just have to wait and see what I do. Well, if you're thinking of grafting Hayden, know that I'll be out there too. Okay, girls, let's go jump aboard the Graft Express. You all rush out of the dressing room in search of the boys. Time to look around, everyone. And there are a lot of boys to well, there's three. There's 3 boys to flirt with. Let's go and speak to Milo first. You find Milo chilling in the kitchen. He's making a drink for himself. Hey, Milo, what are you doing? Oh, hey, Kira, I was just making myself a mocktail. He pushes the glasses away for a moment. But now you're here, it can wait. He turns and gives you his full attention. Wow, you look stunning. Thanks, Milo. I'm blown away, honestly. That fit suits you so well. I hope I can make this chat as fun as the date I didn't get to go on with you. He leans back on the counter and crosses his arms. That text has really made an impact, hasn't it? I think you're right, it means a recoupling. What a better way to shake up the couples. So, you feel the same way as me. I guess we're compatible in some ways. Maybe we're compatible in other ways too. Oh. You think so? I suppose we'll find out. Maybe this shake-up will bring us closer. How do you figure that out? Well, don't get me wrong, I've got a strong connection with Naya, but I feel like there could be something here with you too. And whatever happens next, I think my feelings for you are only gonna get stronger. Milo suddenly looks a little flustered. Sorry, that came across a bit forward. I don't want to sound like I'm playing you and Naya. Oh no, I'm digging a hole now, aren't I? Yeah, you are kind of digging. Put that shovel down, Milo. You're gonna dig your way to the other side of the planet at this rate. Oh man. Sorry for making you feel awkward. Let's fill in the hole with chatter and move on. Milo turns back to making his cocktail. He throws the fruits into the blender and presses the button. He turns to you and smiles. The sound of the blender fills the kitchen. Milo shouts over the noise, but you can barely make him out. If you, coward, what would choose? He takes his finger off the button and the kitchen goes quiet again. He was swearing quite a bit there, just gonna say. So what'd you say to that? I could only hear like every other word of what you were saying. You need to pay more attention to me, I reckon. You need to stop talking to me while the blender is on, more like. Milo smirks cheekily as he pours the blended juice into the glass. What I was saying was, if you were given the power of choosing a boy, I'd be open to you picking me. I wouldn't be disappointed is what I was saying. Milo picks up his mocktail and takes a sip. That is delicious. Well, I've got other people to chat to. Enjoy your mocktail, Milo. Oh, I will. See you later, Kira. Let's go and speak to Ethan. I quite like Ethan. You step out onto the terrace and find Ethan chilling with a notebook in his hand. I could do that. He stops writing when he notices you. Oh, hey, Kira. What are you writing? Oh, it's nothing. Ethan quickly hides the notebook beneath a cushion. So, what brings you up here? Oh, you know, just enjoying some chats. Well, you've come to the right spot for that. Ethan taps the seat beside him. Let's get our chat on. You sit down on the comfy seating next to Ethan. It's great to see you, especially when you look as hot as you do. That outfit is blowing my mind right now. Thanks, Ethan. Maybe my chat can live up to the chat you got on your date with Hayden. Ethan looks down at the cushion that's hiding his notebook. So, I kind of want to show you something. Your notebook? Yeah, just promise me you won't laugh. I promise. Of course I won't laugh. This seems important to you and I never make fun of that. Phew, that means I can relax a little. Ethan pulls the notebook back out from under the cushion. It's a book of poetry. I just figured if there's any downtime in here, I may as well write. Seems like an experience worth writing about after all. The villa is kind of a place where emotions run high. A place where love lives. Was that some of your poetry? Not quite. Ethan laughs. Where love lives. Now you mention it, maybe I should write that down. Where love lives. Yeah, write that in your book. Yeah, you should. That's a great line. Aw, thanks, Kira. That really means a lot. It's nice to have someone to support me when I'm trying to express myself. Ethan flicks through the pages of his notebook. He smiles to himself. So, is your poetry all about love? Ethan looks back up at you. He slaps the notebook shut in his hands. Actually, enough about me. I want to hear more about you. What about me? Tell me what you do when you get some time to yourself. Me? Oh, I visit Gothic buildings. Of course I bloomin' do. I love checking out old Gothic places. Seeing the history and creepy aesthetic can't be beat. Wow, might be a little too scary for me. Ethan looks over at the edge of the terrace. I suppose we won't be getting too much time to ourselves this summer. We're going to be surrounded by other islanders the whole time. That text got me thinking about how things are going to play out. What do you mean? Well, you know what it can mean for the couples. I'll admit, I'm all for a shake-up at this point. It's still early days, and with a bombshell like you around, a girl that's exactly my type. He smiles flirtily at you. I'd be a fool not to get excited at the possibilities. He runs his hand through his blonde hair. I just want you to know that. I suppose you've got other people to chat to? I suppose I have. Let's get moving then. Don't want to miss anything, don't you? See you later, Ethan. Talk to Hayden. You find Hayden. Oh, what a vibe. What a vibe. You find Hayden at the gym. He's just finishing his workout as you arrive. Oh, hey there, Kira. He wipes a towel across his forehead. Don't mind me, I'm just finishing up in my very nice day clothes and definitely not gym clothes. You look a little dressed up for working out. RMC has, like, common sense. I know, I just couldn't resist doing a little mini sesh. Talking of outfits, you're looking amazing. Nice of you to notice. How could I not? I mean, wow. This kind of feels like we're continuing our date. It's really easy to lose track of time dating you. He takes a seat on the edge of the gym bench and looks at you. He laughs to himself. Ho, ho, ho. As a stuntman, I'm sure you understand I've got to keep active. Even when I'm chilling in a fancy villa for the summer, I can't afford to have my body letting me down. He pats the space on the bench. Sit with me for a bit. You sit down beside Hayden. It's been a wild day so far, hasn't it? Yeah, too wild, if I'm honest. I didn't expect things to be so full on. I know what you mean. It's a lot. But there is nowhere else I'd rather be right now, and no other people I'd rather spend my summer with. Hayden smiles at you sweetly. So this whole couple's shake-up might mean big things. I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'd be open to new things. New things. New people, a new coupling, if you know what I mean. I hear what you're saying. He blushes a little and smiles to himself. What is it? I was just thinking how I never would have expected this. Expected what? To be into someone that isn't my usual type. Well, wearing a witch's hat. A type doesn't always mean much. I'm not sure that actually having a type is that important. Probably a better idea to be more open to that. Yeah, I'm starting to think that might be the best way too. So obviously you're single at the minute. I am indeed. And I suppose you won't be at some point. You'll have a partner. What are you getting at? What I'm trying to say is being in a couple with you would be a what? Well, it would be a dream. Before you can say anything in return, Hayden jumps to his feet. Actually, before you leave, I have an idea. Oh yeah? How would you feel learning a few new moves with me? I know we're not really dressed for the gym, but trust me. These moves will be slow, steady, and if you're feeling it, hands on. So want to stay and learn a few exercises? No. No, I don't actually. Really, I know quite a few neat tricks. So there's nobody I'd rather share them with. We could even get a little extra physical, if you know what I mean. We're done here, sir. No, thank you, Hayden. I think I've been sat on this gym bench long enough. You stand up. See you later, Hayden. Speak soon, Kira. You find Jesse relaxing on the loungers. Come sit with me, Kira. You sit down on the lounger beside him. I saw you were getting your graft on just now. Not really. Did any of the boys impress you? No. I'm not saying. I think I'll keep that to myself. That's fine by me. I wouldn't want to overstep. Jesse smiles at you. I suppose a boy is only as good as the girl he's with. Who told you that? I don't know, I just think I made it up. Anyway, I say that because the shake-up is going to change everything. And I know where the cracks are starting to show. If there's a recoupling, the info I've got might be important. Jesse leans in a little closer to you. I've heard that certain couples aren't vibing like they should be. And before you say it, I don't just mean me and Sophia. So which couple do you want to hear some goss about? Ethan and Elizabeth. I want to know how Ethan and Elizabeth are getting on. Sure thing. From what I've heard, Ethan is as open as a bad poetry book. His head could actually turn in a second, especially for a girl like you. Elizabeth is definitely not tied down to him. She's looking around too. Maybe she's interested in you. Suddenly a phone pings. That was my phone. The others rush over to join you and Jesse. What's it say, Kira? You read it out to the group. Islanders, prepare for a shake-up. The couples are about to be split apart. Hashtag shake-up breakup. Hashtag two become one. Split apart. What does that mean exactly? Maybe Kira's the one splitting us up? We'll see about that. Hayden looks at you awkwardly. What a twist! The couples are being split up. I've had my fair share of splits. The worst one was when I was dating my dream girl. We went out for dinner and I ordered a banana split. Then I dropped my wallet. I bent over to pick it up and my trousers split. I looked up and my date had split too. Come back next time to see if the couples get split. And maybe if you're lucky, watch me do the splits. Actually, that last one might be a bit of a stretch. But come back anyway. Yeah, I don't know if it is a recoupling, you know? thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did live streaming it for you all. So thank you so much. And thank you to our wonderful channel members who without you, these videos wouldn't be possible. I can keep coming back and doing this full time because of you. So thank you so much. I appreciate you endlessly. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Click the like button as well. Give this a like and turn your notifications so you know every single time I upload a video. Thank you so much and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.